Yo, what's going on everybody? Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching. I'm coming at you guys with a very quick video. Now we're just gonna get right into it because I got a lot of stuff to do today and I want to make this as easy as possible. So basically, if you're watching this video, I will be showing you guys how to glue the outsoles back to your midsoles on your shoes, and this also can be used for the uppers as well as the midsoles, gluing those together as well. And this isn't only for the Jordan 11s, you can use this for Jordan 4s, Jordan 5s, 6s, whatever shoe basically that you want to glue back. So here was the before. Sole was completely removed for a little C-Glow session from my boy Sean. Guess he got somebody to do the C-Glow for him, and then he needs me to reglue it. So I reglued this pair back, or this side back, and that's what it's looking like. It's super solid. The midsole and outsoles are not going anywhere. So yeah, man, that's what the final product should look like. Super solid, very nice. Let's get right into the materials list. So the first thing you guys are going to need, and the most important thing, is this barge cement. You can find that online. I will leave a link down below in the description in case you guys want to purchase. You also need some cotton rounds so you can prep before gluing. You need some leather preparer and deglazer. Acetone works as well, and nail polish remover, just in case you guys don't have this leather preparer and deglazer. And you will also need a heat gun. The first thing we got to do is start prepping the outsoles as well as the midsoles. Let's get right to it. When it comes to gluing, prepping is very important. So what we have to do is take some cotton rounds and just start wiping the outsole down as well as the outer part of this midsole. Now when you do that, you're removing the old glue, so try to remove as much as possible, because the more you remove the old glue, the easier the new glue is going to stick. So we're just going to rub the surface down like this, and it will take some time. You have to be very patient with it, but trust me guys, this part is very important. You do not want to skip out on it, because the glue will not stick strong if you just skip out on this part. Make sure to get everywhere. So we'll run the time lapse for a little bit. I don't think that it needs to be on for you guys to see every single part, but you guys get the idea, right? You just rub this and you'll start to see the glue come off. Some parts will need a little more attention than others, but yeah, man, just make sure all that glue's off. I just finished prepping this outsole as well as this midsole, the outer part of this midsole. Now as you guys can see, there are some spots like this spot and this spot. The reason that I couldn't get this off is because this shoe was re-glued recently with this new glue right here, and it's just impossible to get off. That's okay, because the majority of this sole is nice and prepped. So like I said guys, not all of the glue has to be off, but the more you get off, the better the new glue will stick. Same thing with this outsole. Somebody re-glued it right here, and this glue is super hard to get off. Anyways, we're gonna get right into the gluing. So we're gonna be using barge cement. Now I'm gonna be using a method that my boy John taught me. So shout out to my boy John Roman. You can follow him on his Instagram. I'll check it up on the screen right now. And he also makes YouTube videos where he does a whole bunch of sole swaps and all that. He's the expert at that stuff. When we do this stuff, I recommend doing it in pieces. So we're gonna work at the heel first, is what I recommend. So we're going to get our barge cement. We're going to apply it to the outsoles as well as the midsoles. We apply the glue. You don't have to apply too much, but apply a decent amount. Let me play with this. There you go. Apply a decent amount around the edge. Like I said, I highly recommend working in pieces. So we got that one piece. Now we're going to get this piece right here. I know some people are gonna be like, yo, your cousin Jose already posted something exactly like this, why didn't you shout Jose out? John taught me this method like, I want to say half a year ago. It's been a while, but I have seen Jose do it, and I've seen Chase do it, so shout out to all of them. Yeah, you just apply like this. Sorry if the camera's not picking this up well. Apply it like this, heat it, watch it bubble up, and then you pretty much clamp it down. Now for the clamps, I forgot to mention this. You can use tape, like painting tape. I think it's masking tape. So let's move over to the heat gun area. Just so you know, this is what the tape looks like. It's a little bit thicker than the paint that we use for midsoles. So we're gonna be using that. And we're gonna take our heat gun and start heating this up until it starts bubbling. And you want this to bubble on both sides. So we're gonna start off with this. I'm gonna turn off the manual focus so then it doesn't go all crazy. Heat it up, and then we're gonna do that to the outsoles. And then when you put it together, they are going to pretty much hug onto each other instantly. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it started to bubble a little bit. And we're going to do that to the outsoles now. Okay, so now what we got to do is just put them together. Very, very simple. So make sure everything lines up perfectly. We want this to be perfect. Start off with there you go. Make sure everything is perfect like before you press down, because once you press down, this is pretty much like, it's pretty solid. So pretty much almost an instant glue. Obviously you don't want to peel this apart right now, but you just let it sit for a little bit. But it's a lot easier than the other method that I've showed on my channel before. This is just a new way of gluing stuff. Not really a new way, but a different way. So here you go. You just have the shoe right here. You take some tape, and then you're going to use the tape to harness this down. Very, very simple. I let the shoe sit overnight so then the glue had a lot of time to kind of adhere to the uppers of the shoe. So now what we have to do is start removing the tape. So this is like the final moment of truth right here. Let's get right to it. I wouldn't recommend messing with it like this if you let it dry for like 15 minutes, but after you let it dry, everything should be good to go. And if you guys do have some missing spots that are left out, let's say you messed up on the clamp process, all you have to do is just redo everything like I showed you in this video, and then you will have a nice and solid shoe. So here you guys go, the Air Jordan Outsole Reglue for this pair right here. If you guys like this video, please make sure to hit that like button. It does go a long way. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Sneakerhead in the Bay, I'm out. Peace.